What's up, YouTube? Back here for another video, another update. Today's update is going to be on my Mugen MTC1. Now, on this update, we got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. All right. First things first is on the build video, you didn't see any of the electronics installed in the video, so I'm just going to reveal what I've been using. Currently, I have installed the Works R1 competition speed control. I have the Sanwa RX 428 or 482 receiver. It just binds with my MTS Sanwa radio. And I forget, honestly, a Team Powers motor is what I'm running in here. This was given to me, so I kind of just stuck it in there. It's a motor that I have. It's not a 21.5. This is a 17.5, but still getting around the track, seeing, just at least what the car can do for right now. I utilized a Spectrum battery strap on the car, and I am running a Phantom 2S LiPo pack. For the gearing so far, I am running, I believe it's a 45 tooth pinion and a 100 tooth spur, if I'm correct. Again, some people were just real nice at the track, kind of gave me something that they had extra in their box, just so I can get the car together, get it around the track, and test it out to see what the handling is. Even the tires are given to me by a friend of mine at the track. They're GT tires that they kind of pass out at all the races that you're not pass out, but you're supposed to purchase. So that's what I'm using. All of that aside, the electronics, they fit in here very nicely. Everything is I believe wired up pretty decently. Looks pretty nice. It came out real good. The build was super easy, really easy to adjust. Everything's just been great on the car. I have footage that I'm going to put into the video a little bit later on of not myself. Unfortunately, I don't have a head mount or anything. I didn't have it on me, so I don't have myself driving around the vehicle, but I have my son driving around. So you're going to see him driving around the vehicle for a little bit, a couple of laps that he did, nothing major. But aside from that, the first thing I noticed when I went out there with the body on the car is that the body was sitting a little too low, so I adjusted up the height in the rear a little bit. I'm still getting it to it seems like it wants to flutter under hard turns, so I might have to raise it up a little bit more. And the biggest thing that I've seen is that this car is, so far, this is just the out of the box setup, so I'm gonna have to work on changing some things. It seems that the steering is too sensitive. So I'm turning the car a little bit too, not a lot on the radio, but it seems like it's turning a lot on the wheels, and it's kind of making the back end slide around and the car a little bit too unpredictable going through some of the chicane on the track. So I'm gonna have to work on that one. But I mean, other than that though, the car is just, it's handling great. Once I started getting into the groove a little bit, kind of understanding how the car was going, it was going okay. And getting around the track. But again, I don't want to learn the car that way. I gotta try to adjust the car so it fits me, not me fitting the car. The body that I'm using is the Venom body. Yeah, real nice. As you see, I got some scrapes on there already from the day. Just kind of went around there again, just trying to see how the car would be handling. And like I said, it's not doing too bad at all. Very great, very impressed by what the car is doing. I just gotta keep going out there and keep tuning it. One thing I noticed, it was probably maybe 5 or 6 minutes into driving it. Car flipped over and had Marshall pick it up, said it was really hot. So I noticed, I did forget that I'm not running a fan, and on the car there's no fan on here. And again, no fan on the speed control, which is pretty bad. This one was because the fan actually broke. Somehow, some way. It's only got 2 blades left on there. I don't know how that happened. So I'm actually ordering a fan already as we speak. It should be in definitely by the next video you see of this car. When the next video of this car would be me racing. Probably be my main video for the GT class. Be the main that I race in at my local track, and then just me talking about how the car was handling and if it's made improvements or not. But I did purchase a fan, so I have the fan at least for the motor to keep that cool. Link for this will be down in the description, as well as a link for the speed control that I'm using, servo and receiver. The motor I'm not going to put in the description. Like I said, it's not a motor that I'm going to typically run. If I do end up running 17.5 class, this will probably just be a practice motor just to get used to the car for right now. But I'm going to end up upgrading it to the Works R1 motors. I've ran a couple of those and they're running fantastic. So I'm just going to keep going with those. Other than that, this is all I have for this video today. Just enjoy the footage of my son driving around and having a good time, just trying to get himself into the hobby. Remember to hit that bell, like, comment, subscribe.
Day in, day out, it's the same road we're walking down. Same job, same town, 'cause we've been told that's the way our world goes round. Walking on the grounds we've always known, stepping on the footprints in the snow. But when it melts, the other ways will show. We're gonna make the footsteps on our own. That life can wait just for a while. That life can wait, so take that aside.